Hey everybody, happy Friday. How are you doing? And I realized I forgot to get my cards out. I am Haley Gray and I'm the group owner in the Women's Entrepreneur Network and I'm the owner of Fiercely Marketing. Hoping that you are having an amazing evening. Wanted to ask you guys tonight, do you live, as in Facebook Live? Do you use video in your business? You know, a lot of people ask me how I grew Women's Entrepreneur Network to nearly 70,000 members organically. And one of the biggest secrets is using Facebook Lives. Honestly, it is getting out there, doing videos, and showing up regularly for people. I'm going to do a card pull for inspiration for y'all. And I hope that y'all are having an amazing, amazing Friday. So this is one of my super attractor cards. And if you're on the live, give me a hashtag live. If you're on the replay, give me a hashtag replay and let me know that you are out there and how has your week been. Also, let me know if you do Facebook Lives. So here is the one for tonight. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So I hope that resonates a little bit with you. So let's talk about Facebook Lives. And let's talk about why you probably need to be doing them in your business. When I first started growing this group, there was no ability to do Facebook Lives. We could upload videos to Facebook and that was about it. And it was really time consuming and it was slow. And I don't know, about a year into growing Women's Entrepreneur Network. Hey, Patty, I started being able to do Facebook Lives. So it wasn't like instantaneous. It was one of those features that they rolled out and, you know, it was brand new at the time. And oh my gosh, it was so exciting. And I had a hard time getting started with doing Facebook Lives, to be honest. I was overweight. Well, I'm still overweight. Didn't like the camera. I still don't like the camera. You know, my hair is crazy. I don't wear makeup, all of the reasons. And I did it anyway. And I saw nearly explosive growth in my business when I started doing Facebook Lives. I saw the Women's Entrepreneur Network group grow almost exponentially, like crazy numbers. 1,000 to 2,000 people added per month into the group, which we're currently doing. And a ton of engagement, tons of new clients. And it did just amazing things for me in my business. And, you know, I know how powerful doing Facebook Lives can be for almost any business. Now, if you truly loathe doing lives, then I wouldn't recommend this as a method of growing your business. But if there's any way you can talk yourself into doing one video per week, just one teeny tiny little video per week. If I could give you something to do that would explosively, steadily grow your business, it would be to do Facebook Lives. You know, and you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the most amazing person out there. And in fact, it's almost better if you're not totally perfect. And in fact, when I first started doing Facebook Lives, some of y'all have been watching me for long enough to know that when I first started, my office was green and I had my back to the kitchen, which is actually that away now. And my kids would go wandering back behind me and throw all kinds of things at my head. In fact, how many of you guys have seen all kinds of dragons get thrown at me, right? Or my son putting devil's horns on my head or doing all those kinds of things, right? And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of entertainment for people to see my then about 9-year-old son abusing me on lives while I'm trying to do Facebook Lives with serious content and deliver serious information. And what was really cool about the whole Facebook Live thing is that people would start coming up to me in public and going, hey, and I'd be like, I don't know who you are, because people started recognizing me and they started knowing who I was. And it was really cool because I started getting referrals in my business, and I started getting, people who would come in who would really, truly want to know what the heck, they could do to work with me. And it was amazing. And it was awesome. And the group grew, and it has allowed my business to grow in a couple of really cool ways. One here is the Women's Entrepreneur Network. And now we do all sorts of cool things, like the When Talks, which is happening on December 3rd. When Summits, our next one is in April. When Lives. So there's so many cool things that it has enabled me to do that I never would have conceived of doing just a few years ago. But it's that starting doing the video. Yes, I was fat. Yes, I have lost 175 pounds, believe it or not. And, no, I don't always wear makeup because it breaks my face out. And yes, I have glasses on, and I finally have ring lights, but y'all, I deal with like ring light-itis on a regular basis. I don't know if y'all notice. I actually have to turn my glasses a certain way or I'm staring at you guys with ring lights. So I jokingly call it ring light-itis. So you have to, deal with all the stuff. And yet it has enabled a lot of people to really connect with me, and it's allowed me to connect with you in a way that I might not otherwise have done. So when people talk about growing their businesses and seeing huge numbers and seeing exponential growth in their business, one of the things I tell them to do is to do Facebook Lives. And in fact, I'm going to let you in on a secret. Yesterday, a dear friend of mine, Joe DiChiara, who is one of our Facebook Live presenters, saw his 1,000th member in his Bedrock Business Builders group. What's cool is that I first talked to him about a year ago, and he wanted to know how I had grown Women's Entrepreneur Network. So I gave him some tips, and we eventually connected again afterwards because he was interviewing me for his Bedrock University. And I said, okay, so come online and do some lives with me and I'll help you a bit. So the first time the poor guy went on live, he was terrified. He couldn't get the technology to work. So I ended up going on Zoom and then giving him a link. And then we went on live, and we did this several times before he got comfortable enough to go on live by himself. And then it was almost like the man couldn't be stopped. And what it has been really cool for him is to see that he is now doing Facebook Lives here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network almost daily. And he has grown his business exponentially, following the exact steps that I teach in the Build Your Tribe Challenge and doing When Live. It is so cool. It's all of the stuff that I teach how to do in my mastermind. So I really, really recommend checking out When Lives and, seeing if that is something that might work for you, because, I want you to see awesome growth in your business, and I want you to see amazing results. And, one of the ways that you can do it is with a pre-made audience here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network, a pre-grown audience where, we already have almost 70,000 members who are here, who are looking for great content. And, it's an amazing opportunity. So I'm going to give you the link here, and let me know, if you're interested in learning more about doing lives in Women's Entrepreneur Network. You can also book a call with me, and, we can see where it goes from there. So that said, when I tell you the one thing that I have done that has blown up my business is doing Facebook Lives on a regular basis, it's true. Every single time I get really consistent about doing lives, and I've done them for like a year to 2 years at a time. When I have been really serious about it in my business has grown correspondingly. And when I'm not as serious about it, it's really funny. The leads stop coming in, and I stop seeing quite so big a growth in my business. It's a really clear cause effect thing. You know, if you just start doing lives on your own Facebook page or in your own group, you'd be amazed at how fast you start to see growth. Okay, so let me know if you are interested in doing lives here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network. I would love to talk to you about it, or have you explore the possibility of doing it. Now, it is a weekly commitment. We do ask that you do lives every week for a minimum of 3 months. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to tell you that, oh my gosh, it's instantaneous. What it does is it helps people get to know you. It builds that know, like, and trust factor, and you start to build an audience. And the more you promote yourself, the more you get out there, the more you tell people that you're doing it, the better your results tend to be. And I've seen people get really, really good results here in the group. So let me know what you guys think about doing lives, because I would love to know. Do you guys do lives? I know Patty and Meg, who've already commented tonight, and I'm going to pick on them, do lives in their businesses. But do you do lives? And how is that working for you? And, you know, is that something that you have ever thought about doing in your business? I'm kind of curious. Let me know what you guys think about doing lives. Be good to know. I'm going to do my ubiquitous card pull because it is Friday night and it's 10:30 and I'm tired and I'm cranky. So this is from the Love Your Inner Goddess book. These are the cards. So let me know what card you would like me to pull. And there you go. Yeah, and Meg, people will sit there with you while you have a coffee in the morning. And I was trying to get you to do shots of vodka in your coffee yesterday. I confess I was in a mood. So Meg very graciously took one for the team and did a shot for me yesterday because I can't really drink much. So it was kind of fun that she did that for me. Thank you. And, you know, it's awesome when you do those lives and you start to see the growth that can happen and the following that you build when you do it. You are totally considering it. Yeah, you know, can you just put vodka in your coffee for me, Meg? Right? You know, and Meg, you don't have to be totally serious when you do lives. I have done a live where I was feeding the cat treats. No joke. Or I did another live on my personal page where I was feeding the turtle. We happen to have 3 cats, a dog, a turtle, a rabbit, and some fish in the house. And then I also have a horse. So we have all kinds of crazy lives that will happen here. I've also Facebook Lived the, you know, all kinds of crazy things, beavers and all that. So Patty says, top, hoping to close a couple of clients, waiting for them to respond. Eek, so exciting. Yep, I've got a few really cool client things that are popping in my world, and I am so excited about them. So I'm going to pull the top card for Patty. Ooh, look at that one. This one's for you, Patty. Mermaid Soul, 33. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? How are things in your world? Beans, let's talk about beans, right? Beans is my turtle. So Mermaid Soul is for Patty. Deep within, you know what excites and inspires you. Your job is not to decide whether that inspiration is practical, realistic, or even possible. Human beings have been shown throughout history the ideas which they once scoffed at as being ridiculous or impossible to achieve can become the realities that they rely upon and take for granted as a natural part of their daily lives not long afterwards. You too shall move from doubt to wondering how you ever lived without this passion, idea, or inspiration of yours. Let the universe show off its creative flair for the unexpected and inspirational through you. Do not give up on what truly moves and inspires your heart, for soon enough it will be part of your world. I love beans too. And I am actually really, really excited for Marilyn because we are getting this close to launching her website. Finally, right, Marilyn? Okay, who wants another card? I can do another Beans Live. I can do one here in a bit. He's actually like grown quite a bit. It is crazy how much the turtle has grown. Although I will say that the turtle absolutely sucks at eating fish. I bought him some fish earlier this year as enrichment. Very accurate lately. Isn't that funny how that works? And it was really funny because I bought these fish for him to eat and they were teeny tiny little fish. Well, apparently the turtle Beans sucks at eating fish because, you know, turtles eat fish normally. And now we have not so teeny tiny little fish in the tank. So I'm actually trying to figure out, do I get the fish their own tank and pull them out and get him new fish, or just leave them, or what we're going to do with the fish in the turtle tanks. So I have one other 10-gallon tank, and it's got a pretty big fish in it right now. So I'd kind of be leery of putting multiple little fishes in there with the big guy because they might get eaten. And not sure that the tank would support that many fish. So who else wants another card? Meg, are we doing the 7th card from the top for you? Oh, and I was going to show you, Meg. So I told you that I have rum on my desk, right? So one of my friends, Liz Losi, actually dropped this off a few months ago for me. And it is the little shot bottles in here of a variety of different kinds of booze. And it is really, really exciting. So I have those, and I have some Malibu in there and some other fun stuff. And then I have this on my desk too. And what's really funny is that I don't actually really drink very much. I joke about it a lot, but I don't particularly drink much alcohol because I can't hold my alcohol anymore since I had bariatric surgery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Interesting card, Meg. Isn't it funny how that happens? So I told you that I had, you know, booze on my desk, and I really do have a ton of booze on my desk, but I don't drink it. Don't worry, my college students will probably take care of it. Okay, Tribe of the Kindred. Home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing, and that it's better to hold on even if something is not right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you. So I hope that that is awesome. Yeah, you don't drink as much as people think you do. I joke about it all the time, but I can't hold my alcohol. I was down in Florida recently, and if somebody else wants another card pull, let me know. With my husband, visiting my brother. And we went over to Ybor City, which is in Tampa. And there is a Cigar City cider and meadery. Amazing stuff. I got a hold of some blackberry mead. And anybody want to hazard a guess about how much it took me to be like 6 sheets to the wind? Not just like 3, but like 6. Do you want to guess how much I had to drink to be like totally like ass over tea kettle drunk? It'll be actually pretty funny. It was probably less than an ounce. It was a 5-ounce pour, less than a fifth of it. You too. I love Ybor City, and it was just amazing. So I kept like, I nursed that mead for probably close to an hour, and I was so crazy. Yeah, not even one drink. We're talking less than an ounce. So Marilyn, this one is for you, Hero. Right? You know, and I told Zena, like, my husband was laughing at me because I can't hold alcohol worth anything. And I was like, your dad's going to have to like pour me into the car. So here it is for you, Marilyn. Believe that you are worthy of an amazing life. You don't need to feel guilty or hold yourself back to make anyone else feel comfortable. You don't need to be timid or uncertain, worrying that you are becoming too much for someone else or asking too much from the universe. Living a great life is not about competition with anyone else. Living a great life helps inspire others to do the same. It doesn't take anything away from anyone else. If your dreams both excite and scare you, that's a good sign. Give yourself permission to go for it. Go after what you want with a happy heart. Be your own hero. Yep, go for what you want. Okay, who else would like a card tonight? And so I am the last of the heavy drinkers here. This is Dr. Pepper. Yep, the hero. Going after your heart. Who else would like a card? And Marilyn, can I just say how excited I am for you to finally see your website coming together and how beautiful your new website is. And oh my gosh, y'all, you're going to be blown away with how beautiful this website is. It is stunning. I am in awe. I wish I could say that I did it all, but my team did it. And I hope that Marilyn is really excited about her website because I know I am totally excited. You know, there's some of them that you see that are like, oh my gosh. And this is one of those, oh my gosh, kind. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for fun. This one might be me. I'm going to guess. Sometimes when I randomly do it, it's for me. You cannot wait. Yeah, me either. I think we are doing the mobile optimization this weekend and then getting it moved live. You can choose right now to feel good about yourself. You've been beating yourself up. Stop it now. Don't let anyone else decide how you should feel about yourself. Taking responsibility for your actions means that when you have done something that you feel is out of integrity, you do something about it that is constructive and useful. Damning yourself with judgment or allowing another to steal your self-esteem is neither of those things. The Divine Mother is telling you to forgive yourself and use your energy now to live the best life that you can. It's time to take your life back. So there you go. You want to see Marilyn's site too? I can't wait to share her site. She has got the most amazing website like ever. And it is simply stunning. And it is just such an amazing representation of her and her business that is just like awesome. Marilyn, have you seen this card deck that I have? This is another one. That one was for me, right? Yep. Taking my life back. It has been a whole taking my life back. Yep. So this is a super attractor card deck. These are fun. This one is the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And then they're just so pretty. I am patient knowing that whatever is the highest is of the highest good is coming to me. And, you know, that's kind of the cool thing is, you know, working with a graphic designer, you know, who gets you and who can really capture your vibe is amazing. When branding goes well, it goes incredibly well. That's part of the secret of branding that is so much fun. is when you get something that goes right, it goes just incredibly right. You know, I'm over the moon excited for you, Marilyn, because I think that this is just such an amazing representation of you and your business. And it just brought out that Marilyn vibe that is so cool. And I'm really, really excited for you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am going to probably head to bed shortly because I'm hoping to get up first thing in the morning and go vote. Yes, we can share it when it's ready. I am looking forward to sharing and shouting from the rooftops when your website is ready. And we're going to be chasing Pokemon all day. So wish me a happy day, catching lots and lots of Pokemon. And hopefully I will manage to get in to vote. I went over to vote today and it was a 2-hour wait in the rain. And I was like, maybe not so much voting and standing in the rain because I didn't have a rain jacket and everything with me. And I just didn't have enough time to wait. So we'll talk soon. Have a blessed night. Take care, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.